John Davidson here with Springworks Equipment Group. Let's get ready for another episode of Fix It Friday. In this part of the series on Fix It Friday, we're discussing the hose and the temperature sensing and how all that works. Real quick, we'll just run through a model example of installing the temperature sensor unit on your PMC. Don't forget, as supplied is an insulated jacket to go to slip over the temperature sensing area. Don't forget to slip that on the hose before you get started, because you can't put it on once you have it all together. So you'll see that the temperature sensor has been installed already. This is a serviceable aspect of it. The block should last you forever, but the temperature sensor itself is a replaceable item. Again, we'll provide those parts for you at the end of the video. PMC installs the temperature sensor on the A side on their system. It has a smaller fitting, as you'll see, so it allows you to get through. They do run their air through the block. That third leg there, you'll notice, is for the airline. It's just a standard national pipe thread fitting. The other ones are JIC, which are your fluid fittings. Again, install those up the line. That's going towards the gun, away from the machine. Slide that on. Again, they're all standard wrenches with this system. That's all it takes. Tighten it down. Again, at this point, we always recommend using 3 wrenches there, 2 at a fixed position and the swivel in the center, and just make sure that you're tightening that squarely, so so it doesn't strip out. Go ahead and install the other side. This is where the purple line would come into play. At that point, this is the communication line that communicates back with the machine on what temperature the hose is reading. This is where this is where your system is going to be reading its temperature, is at this point from here on out. At the end of this sensor is where it's going to be sensing. Standard on roofing equipment, they run this about 50% of the length of the hose, or at least the first 150. To get it out from the machine, so they're sensing downstream. On the guys that are doing the insulation and some of the coatings, they want to get that as close as they can to the gun as possible. In some instances, they install this at the last section of hose right onto the whip. At that point, you got a 10-foot heated hose. After that, whenever possible, if you can get back at least 50 foot at that point, as is suggested. So the important thing is to have that TSU inside your work area so you get proper sensing. Again, purple line on the communication side of it. Once you have it to that point, you no longer need a hose with the purple line. So you want to remember that when you're ordering it. 1, do I need a communication line on the hose I'm replacing? What's my pressure rating need to be? Am I ordering a high pressure or a standard pressure hose? Do I need scuff jacket, or am I just going to use an alternative method of protecting the hose? Comment below and tell us what you would like to see in our next Fix It Friday. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more of these videos.